What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So let's get started with Season 28 Diablo 3, what's new, and show off the brand new set gameplay for the Demon Hunter. So starting right off, there's a skill tree that every single class can access. It's basically the new thing that people are excited about for Season 28. So it's called the Altar of Rites. And to get to it, all you have to do is go to New Tristram, which is Act 1's town. So you go over here, and all you need to do is path up over on the left side, and there'll be a brand new thing that is here called the Altar of Rites. Now, I've got a few skill points put in, so as you start out, you won't have all of these skill points put in. It's going to require certain materials. So let's go ahead and go over that mechanic really quick. So once you click on the Altar of Rites, you'll see my brand new set of skill tree. And I'll move my face out of the way so you guys can actually see the skill points and what the heck they do. So there are some smaller things like that are really great earlier on, like Anointed over here. Makes it so items have no level requirement. This is going to be excellent in the very beginning, as you can just craft with, of course, the Hope of Cain for your brand new like season journey when you make your new character. This is going to be great earlier on. Obviously, some of the stuff is just numerical stats, increasing damage, taking damage reduction. There are some more interesting ones, like Blood over here is really great for any build that can run Squirt's Necklace or anything that like needs to not take damage. This could be a really cool and interesting one. Some of them are just like extra stat points. This one's really good, so critical hits grant resource. That is absolutely amazing for certain builds. This will be completely changing. So you see some of the skill points that I've put into, but there are ones that are going to modify the game a little bit more. One that you can take is called Father, and it makes it so when you drink your health potion, you gain a random shrine or pylon effect. So I can activate it, and you'll see I gain some sort of bonus. Now, what does work with this, and this is something I was wondering, does it work with a Gloves of Worship? And it seems like it actually does. You can see the duration is 10 minutes. And I can keep on popping my potion off of cooldown, so I can basically keep up some more shrine buffs. There are also really good ones like Sealed, makes it so we can double the chance to find a legendary item purchased from Kadala. There's a lot more interesting ones, but I don't want to make this video just specifically going over every single node. I might be able to make a video later down the line for that, but for the most part, I'll mouse over a couple extra ones. Like the passability is kind of cool, it lets you go through targets. So illusory boots, you can think of it like that. There's ones where the pets auto pick up certain items. There's ones where they actually pick up Death's Breath, which is absolutely phenomenal. But this could be good too. Just really speeds up the progression, adds a lot more to the quality of life. But you'll have to progress. And then Sealed is actually pretty good as well. It's when a primal item drops, a second random primal item drops as well. So this is a big change for lots of different classes. Just being able to get more primals is obviously really good. But speaking of that, you can actually craft a primal. Now, how it works with crafting the primal, let me go ahead and show you guys that. So this is available for every character, and then we'll go ahead and show off how to craft a primal. So this is also new to Season 28. So you're going to need something different. You're going to need something that is called, in terms of our material, that is brand new, called the Primordial Ashes. Now, how do we get it? It's obtained using the blacksmith by salvaging primal, ancient, legendary weapons, and armor. Okay, so that's how you get Primordial Ashes. Now, on the PTR, because this is currently on the PTR, you can just go to Jank Meme and you can get a bunch. But what you can do now is, with the bad primals that you get, you just, of course, salvage them. Now, what you can do is you can go into the Kanai's Cube. There's another page over here at the very end. So it's Curiosity of Lorath Nair. So what it does is it lets us get a legendary item, 100 Primordial Ashes, and actually craft a primal. So let me go ahead and show you guys how that works. And it's a little bit different than a normal primal, and I'll go ahead and actually explain why. So let's go ahead and put in, let's say, this Natalia's item. You can see the one I'm running, not even ancient, but I'm going to throw this one in, and I'll move my face out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and throw in those Primordial Ashes. Again, you obtain these by salvaging primal ancients to actually get them. So we'll go ahead and transmute, and then we'll see what we get. So we have a primal Natalia's Touch. Now, normally you'd be like thinking that you can just equip it, right? Now, unfortunately, you can't equip more than one of this item. Currently, I have a Sunkeeper equipped right now. So you can only equip one of the crafted primal. So if I was to take this off, I can now throw that on. So that is kind of a downside, I would say, but it creates it so there is a little bit more balance to it versus just making it so your entire inventory is currently like all primals. If you were to invest more points into, let's say, later in the altar over here, you can have a higher chance to get primals, but that way it makes it feel like there's still available to be farmed, I guess, in a sense where you have to get everything. You can't just craft all of them. Now, I also want to go and show you guys the brand new set gameplay. The only real set that has like a new gameplay mechanic is with the Demon Hunter. There are buffs as well as a few changes, but for the most part, Demon Hunter is the brand new one, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys gameplay of the brand new Demon Hunter set. So, the brand new Demon Hunter set technically uses the older artwork from Natalia's, but the gameplay is completely different from the old Natalia's, which used to all be about Reign of Vengeance. Now, the brand new Demon Hunter set is actually going to be about spike traps. I'll make a full build guide, so in case any of you guys do want to see like a full build guide for the brand new Natalia set, I'll drop a separate video on it, but I'll show you guys like a rough gameplay. Basically, you just use whatever ability you want to. Right now, it does work with the the Shadow set, so you're able to get that 6,000% damage increase while equipped with a melee weapon. It works with it. It's probably not supposed to be intended to work with it, so keep in mind things on PTR are subject to change, but the gameplay will remain the same. You'll just have to equip something a little bit different in the boot slot, or basically you have an extra 2 pieces of items to make your builds. You can still run let's say Mantle of Channeling to get extra damage as well, but it's not going to give you 6,000% increased damage. We'll do, let's say, just a GR 100, just so you guys can see the gameplay of this. And keep in mind, this character is really fresh. I mean, look at my gems right now. We have a level 16 gem right here. We have a level 25 gem and another level 25 gem. So the gear is really underwhelming, but watch how fast we can fly through this level GR 100. In fact, we could probably do a 150 later on, but you can see how the gameplay plays. Now, because the orbs are collected automatically, the quality of life, it just goes up like crazy. So watch how fast we can do this rift.
Need more time.
It'll be probably about a minute and a half, depending on the map, if it's a good map. But you can see this build dominates. Oh, here's a speed pylon. That'd be quite nice to have.
You won't survive that. I've become stronger.
Let's see what we get for our time.
I'm still waiting. I have more control now.
But I'm really enjoying season 28 so far. I mean, we're just still Paragon 500 right now, so
Need more time.
that will increase as time goes on. But I really want to try to build some builds around that critical hits granting you resource. And since we're in the middle of the ability to do the Darkening of Tristram, we can actually get another gem that speeds up the progress and gives us massive cooldown reduction. But here's the boss. And there we go. And that was, what is it? 126, so yeah, about a minute and a half, right?
You have a gem.
So we can just, doesn't matter, we just upgrade whatever. Like I said, we're in the earlier stages of the progression, but I wanted to give you guys some gameplay and show you guys the newer content here. So you can also still get the holiday gifts right now because we're on the PTR, but as far as it goes, Season 28 is actually looking to be really cool with specifically that new skill tree. Let me go and just pop it up real quick. Go ahead and do a little dance over here. But yeah, I think the skill tree is phenomenal. This is just like a little sneak peek preview of Season 28. But I really like this effect of being able to get a massive amount of extra buffs with the Gloves of Worship. But there's going to be a build with Necromancer that I think will be absolutely amazing, but I'll drop gameplay of that. And I'll be making a specific build guide. But let me know what you'd like to see in Season 28 down below, or if you have any questions that I can maybe address in a future video, or if I could just answer in the comments. Let me know down below in the comment section below. But yeah, Season 28 is an absolute blast for Diablo 3, but we'll be dropping more guides and more stuff soon. So if this is your first time here and you do want to see it, hit subscribe, turn that bell, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Take care, and I'm signing out. Peace.